Hello, my name is Sandeep and today we are going to see exercise 4 that is designing a website using CSS3 advanced, and here we have to create a web page using proper HTML and HTML5 and CSS3 tags. And here there are some prerequisites given, that is the navigation bar should be in the given conditions, and then there should be a banner, there should be some different sections and round cornered image with hover effect, and then border radius should be 50%, border shadow should be as given here. Then the second section will have the favorites of the person, that is we should add different types of foods or something which are favorite to him, and their images, so that when we hover over the images, all those should be uh, all those opacity should be increased. And then uh, the hint for this thing is we should use nth child and nth child odd and nth child even, so that we'll get the images, like odd images will be in one color, even images in other color, and we can give the different code for nth, odd and even. And then we should also include a CSS file, and I have made a project on this thing. This is my fourth experiment project. uh, Here I have given the navigation bar, which has home, profile, hobbies, interests, and contact me page. And this is on my web page. There is a static image behind the web page in the background, and then there are some few sections. There is a border here, and then there are three different images, round edged, and then they have some different radius with different color, and then they have a caption here, and then the details. And then after this we have the favorite food section, which, as I told you, we should be using n odd and n even, so that even things will be in one different thing color, and the odd things will be in other different color. And here I have given my favorite foods and milkshake, shawarma, and so on. And if I hover on this, then I'll get the image. The opacity of the image is 0 if I don't hover, and whenever I hover, the image will be shown. And for this thing, the CSS code and HTML code will be as this way. The top one is CSS code. I'll start with the HTML code. Here, soon after creating body, then I have made a class called navigation. In this navigation, I have given list order, and in this unordered list, the list items will be the anchor tags like home, profile, hobbies, internships, and so on. And then I have something called page ban class, and I have given a class for each and everything, so that I can edit these things in the CSS. So there is a class for the page banner, then class for the div and the header, and then the other header also has a class, so that I can edit these things in my CSS. And this is all how to do. I have created a different div for each and everything and each and every image. There are some round edged images, and then there are favorite food section. And in food section, as I already told you, there are we have used nth child method, which I'll show you in the CSS. And then this is all created according to a table row strategy, like table has the border and width, and then in the table data will be called span 2, with the starting of like adding my favorite foods, and then the other table row has the table item name and the item image, and all these things are editable in the CSS file. Now I'll show you the CSS of this page, and starting off with the style type, it is text and then star, and which means it will be applied to the whole page. And here it has the margin 0 pixel and box sizing as border box. And then body, the body has a background image, which I've given here, background image colon URL and the image name. And then I should talk about the repetition of the background image. So the background image repeat is no repeat, so that I don't want my image to be repeated or tilted. And then background size is covered so that it will be like a cover page. And then background attachment is fixed, so it don't so it won't move a bit high or low. And then the navigation, as I already showed you in the HTML code, the navigation is a class which I've used for the navigation bar, and it has the position fixed. And then the margin is 0, so that it occupies the complete web page as shown here. And then the float is left, so that starts from the leftmost corner. And then the other things are UL and order list, and this UL has list type as none, and then margin as 0, padding as 8, overflow as hidden, and background color as cyan. All these things will be similar, and you can do it as shown in the mockup page. And for the list or list items, I have given margin as -4 pixel, and then display as inline block. There's a reason why I gave -4 which you'll understand when you see the when you compare the HTML code and the CSS code. The list item should have the different view, so that it will be good to see. Then you can use margin as -4. It will be less than what we normally do. We start margin with 1 pixel or some 2 pixel. And then going to the list item A, that is anchor tags. All the anchor tags will be in the list order. List item will be following this CSS code, that is display will be inline block and color will be black. And the font size is different font color, font family, font weight, everything we can assign here. And then the decoration is none. Then list hover. So whenever I hover to these items, the background should be something different, so that I change the color, and the color text color should be different, so that you can identify it easily. Font size should be big than normal thing. So whenever I hover, the color is changed, the font color is changed, background color is changed, then the size is big. Yeah. And then same thing follows for all the other classes and all. Here I have given relative position for the page banner, and then page banner image should have width so and so, height so and so, and margin so. And then these are all the classes. I have given everything the same, that is height 130 pixel, background linear gradient to right. So it only to the right side it will be having these three colors in the linear gradient, and rest all others are same. You can optimize it, you can change it whenever you want. These are all the image classes, and it has almost similar code in it. And then thumbnails are also the image classes. You can do different stuff with these things. And then the table, I should talk about the table, which is in relative position. And as I already told you in the mockup page, they asked me to do it using nth child. So here tr table row nth child even. So even nth child will have background color this one, and the font weight as bold. And then the odd things will have bold font weight, and color will be different. Once we'll check this one if it happens. So yeah, the even ones are in some other color, and the odd ones are in other color. All has a font weight as bold. And then the images height, weight, and float, you can arrange it easily. And then item image opacity, normal opacity is 0, and whenever it comes to hover, you can see here the opacity should be 1, so that whenever I hover it, the image will be shown. Thus this is all for my mockup page, which will be as shown in this. So thank you.